Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So last week I told you I was going to do a more dramatic look for Valentine's, but I completely forgot I was going to be in Florida with my family, so I had no time to do anything. So this is the look I had for my haul video. It's not necessarily a Valentine's Day look, but I still wanted to upload a video for you this week. So I hope you like it, and here it is. To prime my eyes, I'm using MAC ProLongwear Concealer in NC20 and the Real NyX Wet Sponge and a tiny bit of NyX White Eyeshadow base just in the center of the lid, and I am blending it with the Real NyX brush that I can never remember the name of it, but I'll have it down in the description for you. Then I'm going to go ahead and set that with Brule Eyeshadow by MAC with the Smashbox brush number 10. And to start the transition colors on my crease, I'm using Soft Brown Eyeshadow by MAC with an E40 brush by Sigma. And this is pretty much the same thing I do every single time, so just not being very precise, going back and forth, and little circles, starting with a tiny bit of product and then adding some more until you have the intensity that you want. And then I'm going in with Texture by MAC with a smaller brush. I think this one is the Crease brush by Sephora number 73. So just going a little bit lower in the crease, just again, using the same motion back and forth, but just a tiny bit lower, and always going back with a big fluffy brush and blending that. And to add even more dimension to the crease, I'm going in with Swiss Chocolate by MAC, and I'm using the Mercier finishing eye brush. This is a little bit smaller, so again, smaller brushes give you more precision. And notice that I always go from a lighter color to a darker color. You don't have to use all these colors, but again, using all these colors will give you more dimension for your shadows. For the lid color, I'm going in with Expensive Pink by MAC, and to make it pop a little bit more, I'm using the water-based mixing medium just to make the color a little bit more intense, and I'm using the 239 brush by MAC as well, just layering that color on, pressing it onto the lid so you have the most color payoff. So I'm starting in the center of the lid and then working it as close to the lash line as possible and taking it up to where the crease starts to blend, and I'm taking it also into the inner corner. I repeat this step a couple of times till you have that intensity, and then always going back and blending. Because I want a very defined edge in the outer corner, I'm using just a Scotch tape. Press it onto your hand first so you get that excess off, and then place it right there following your bottom lash line. So I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Black Eyeshadow, and this is the NARS brush number 12, so it's a little bit smaller, so you're going to have that perfect precision for that dark color. So I'm starting really close to the lashes and just keeping it in that outer corner, not taking it up to my crease, just pressing that color in and then going back with a clean brush and blending it so it's a smooth transition into the other colors. Also, you want to be careful when you're blending it that you're not taking it too high into the crease, just keeping it right under it and closer to the outer corner. I might have gone a little bit higher here, but I'll show you why later. So as always, repeat this step a couple of times until you have that intensity, especially when you're working with dark colors. Excuse me. Dark colors, you want to start with a little bit at a time because it could get very muddy very quickly. For eyeliner, I'm using my current favorite Maybelline gel liner, the blackest black, and I'm using a brush that I bought at Michael's, and I can't remember the name, but I will have it for you in the description. For this look, I want my liner to be a little bit thinner in the inside, going towards a thicker liner in the outside. And always remember to be gentle with your eyes. Your eyes are very, very sensitive. I'm suffering those consequences now. When I was young, I used to not take care of my eyes and rub my eyes and go to sleep with makeup on. And now that I'm older, let's just say my skin does not have the same density. But it's okay. You live, you learn. So always remember to also take it into your upper waterline so it makes your lashes fuller. And I'm just cleaning up underneath my eyes with a little bit of eye cream in case we had any fallout, and moisturizing my lips because it is winter and everything is dry with a little bit of Vaseline. This stuff is amazing. It's the only thing that works for my lips. For priming my face, I'm using Too Faced primer. This is the Hangover primer, and I love the way this smells. But I think it would work best with somebody with more on the dry side skin. It's just my skin has been so dehydrated with this winter that I needed it, but I still went back with my Professional to hide that texture right there. For foundation, my current favorite as well, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and a little drop of that sample of Becca Skin Perfector in Opal, just to add the little bit of an extra glow, or glow period, because this foundation is pretty matte. So to blend the foundation, I'm using the Real Technique sponge, wet as always. But I have to say that crown brush, the C439, the round buffer, has completely taken over this step in my routine. For my brows, I'm using the Chanel eyebrow pencil. This one is number 30, and I'm just Yes, I'm just brow. I'm just, brow over here. I am brushing my brows up and then down, so I get rid of any foundation or any concealer or shadow that's on them, and it also kind of teases them so they stay in place. For concealer, I'm using MAC ProLongwear in NC20, and I'm setting it with the Mercier translucent powder, just doing a tiny bit of baking. Using the same sponge, I'm just pressing it into the lines so the concealer doesn't crease. Then I'm going back to my eyes. I'm using a tiny bit of that Swiss chocolate just to add extra dimension in the outer corner, and then going back with that black shadow again and then blending it. Now my eyes are a little bit hooded slash deep set, so I like that dark color in the outer corner to go out a little bit more than usual, just so when I open my eyes you can see a little bit of the darkness. And to set the rest of my face, I'm using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Oh my gosh, I know it's destroyed. I've had this for a very long time. As you can see, it's down to nothing. They don't even make it like that anymore. It comes with a pretty mirror now. And then to give my skin a little color, I'm using this limited edition product by MAC, but you can still buy these products separately at the Pro store. They are called the Sculpt and Shape Powders. For blush, I couldn't decide between Margin by MAC and Pinch Me by MAC as well, so I use a tiny bit of both. I love that mixture. These two are my favorite blushes. For highlight, I'm using Champagne Pop by Becca with Jaclyn Hill, just right there on top of the cheekbones and down in my Cupid's bow, and just a tiny drop down my nose, trying to go straight as possible so it doesn't give me too much texture with my crazy pores. Now for the game changer for this look, I'm using a tiny bit of soft brown in my lower lashes, and then the larger than life waterproof eyeliner by NARS in Abbey Road. And let me just say, I hate blue. I seriously hate blue. And yes, I am completely lost trying to find the name of the liner. But anyways, so I was working in Boston and one of my coworkers was wearing this color, and I just walked by her and I was like, whoa, I mean, it looked so beautiful on her. I had to have it. So her name is Carrie, and she also has a YouTube channel, so I will link her channel down below so you can follow her as well, because she is very talented. So I'm just putting that color in my waterline and in between the lashes, and then I'm gonna go back with that pencil brush by MAC, and without adding any extra product, just so it's a smooth transition in between the waterline and the bottom lashes. A whole lot of mascara. As always, this is the Butterfly by L'Oreal, and top and bottom lashes. And then I'm going in with a tiny bit of Shroom by MAC and a 242 brush just to give it that pretty highlight in the brow bone. And for my lips, I'm using a lip tart. This is called Momentum, and I'm using an eyeliner brush by Bobbi Brown, actually. And this is super pigmented, so a tiny bit goes a super long way with this product. It's in between a gloss and a lipstick and a lip stain and all in one, but it is amazing. I love these products. And lashes, of course, you need lashes. These are Elite eyelashes. I love these lashes. I got them for like $3.99 at Duane Reade, and they are amazing. I love them. And that's it. You're done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.